Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard.
Beautiful day here in Dallas, Texas. Red hot volleyball activity here in the northern suburbs of Garland. The Curtis Colwell Center, the site of the 2023 UIL State Championships once again as the 4A finals get set to take off here. The Randall Raiders taking on the Davenport Wolves. Thomas Lee here with you, joined by Kelly Lozada. And this is a dynamic matchup with some absolute high-flying players we're going to get to take a part in today. None higher than Jordan Gove. She was sensational in the semifinals for the Raiders. 27 kills, 21 digs, added 6 assists. She is phenomenal.
Oh my goodness, she is so fun to watch. You know, all coaches want a really strong 6 rotation player, but she's not only strong in the front row, she goes in the back row and she takes control. She gives every bit of effort she has, and she is one who knows how to score.
Boy, the Raiders coming off a championship last year, trying to repeat 43-4 overall. Meanwhile, for Davenport, 46 wins on the year. This is their first state tournament appearance, gunning for their first state championship, and they're led by the Dodsons. 5'11" senior outside here, Talon Dodson, 5'11" junior outside here, Ashton. They combined for 26 kills, 20 digs, and 3 blocks, almost the same number that Gove produced in her semifinal win.
Absolutely. They were really fun to watch. They put up really big shots and big blocks on that Davenport team. I think this is going to be a great match.
Serve comes over for Davenport. Randall scrambling, gets the free ball sent over. Kept alive. Randall in system, quick attack middle, pounded through. What a quick feed inside for the first point of the match.
Yeah, great strategy going straight for their setter, first ball.
Want to make her play both ways, right? You're going to set up the offense, got to play a little defense too. Deep serve, dug out by Strong. Sets up a decent attack on the outside, and it's put away. What a fantastic pass with the platform there by Dahl in the back row.
Yeah, great little roll shot there, falling in just a little bit short.
That was Ashton Dodson, first kill for her. And now she'll be back to serve. Davenport, the white jerseys, black for the Raiders of Randall. And the power push down the line is wide for Gove. Back-to-back points for Davenport to start the match.
That corner looked to be open. That's a good idea. She just got to keep it inside the lines.
Dodson deep serve. Good center pass. Soria, middle attack. Gove absolutely eats up the libero Strong, but they're able to get a great scoring opportunity out of it. All the girls celebrate that great dig by Logan Strong.
I will say in these 4A semis and now this final, both teams are doing a great job of really attacking the sidelines. Those are, difficult balls sometimes to tell whether or not they're going to land in bounds.
Deep serve going down low is Hunt. Go from the 10-foot line, dugout. Go cross court, big swing outside and put down by Talon Dodson. And the 3 girls were identified all with big rolls here early in the match.
It's a great swing. She went straight over the block on that one.
3-0 run for the Wolves. Ashton Dodson continues to serve, goes long, side out for Randall. Coming in to serve is Riley Neese, 5'5" senior defensive specialist. Dig goes to the net and into the net. Goes Dahl, trying to save it with a one-hand set. You can see it. She got it off, and then on the way down, the back just rubbed up against the net. Violation. Randall back within a point. Needs another tough serve. To the net, outside, big swing. Gets alive by Talon Dodson. They'll go this time to the middle, down and through. The kill for Williams.
It's a nice shot. I think watching Strong on that Davenport side, she's really a great libero, great defensive power for them.
Back row dig, kept alive. Right side cross court. Another opportunity for Talent Dotson. It's tooled out of bounds. Point Davenport.
Yeah, looking at the replay, those blocking hands look pretty good. She just did a great job of hitting them.
Oh, it hits the tape and rolls over. Throwing off the timing of the Randall defense, and an ace for Logan Strong. 4-point lead early for Davenport. Back-to-back aces now for the junior libero.
Great serve right there in that, opposite side seam right there. It kind of creates a little bit of confusion.
4-0 run. Overpass. In system. Dotson dug out. Gove inside the pin. Strong is there. Dump in. Great play by Lexi Dahl. And that'll bring a timeout from Coach Burns and the Randall Raiders as the run has reached 5 straight points for the Wolves as they lead by 6 here early in set 1.
It looks like Davenport is really challenging Miller over here, the Randall libero. She's going to have to try and read just a little bit better, anticipate a little bit more so she can get her hand on that ball.
Take a look at some of the numbers on this early set 1 action. Davenport with a .750 attacking percentage, 6 kills on 8 opportunities. Coach, I don't think it's much better than that.
Oh, no, you can't ask for anything better than that. That's fantastic. They came out ready to swing, find the court, and ready to terminate the ball.
Out digging him 5-2. And Davenport with a couple of service aces as well. All the numbers point to what you see on the scoreboard here. 9-3, Davenport with the lead in the serve here in set 1 over the defending champs. Back set, Gove, right side. And dug by Strong, but it goes out over the net. That's a side out that Coach Burns wanted to see by taking that timeout.
One metric I would like to see every once in a while is how fast that ball's coming down.
Little exit velocity, that would be fun. We'll figure out how to get that going next year, maybe.
All right.
Nice slide to the outside, put away by Kovacs. The plays in the middle for Davenport, very big here early on.
Yeah, and a slide is always a great idea if you can execute it well, just because of the fact that there's no telling where the ball's going to go. It's all up to that hitter. She's going to pull it hard cross, or if she's going to be athletic and send it down the line.
Emily Chabot, 15 assists as a secondary setter for Davenport, but the serve goes long here. Side out, Randall. Raiders back within 5. Kendry Perez with a deep serve. Centered by Dodson. Gove keeps it alive and put down quickly in the middle by Romero.
Romero's so fast. She's really impressive. That was a great idea going back to that. Her left side there, right back. That was good.
Another deep serve. Dodson centers. Behind the back. Beautiful swing there. Kept alive by Gove. Sent over by Soria. Running up. Set by Chabot. No, dumped over. Chabot goes outside. Blocked. Tooled out. And a kill for Davenport at the pin.
The vertical jump of Soria is just really impressive. She's got to find a way to get her hips back around, turn that ball back inside.
Dahl picks up her second kill. Back row Gove. Dug out by Talon Dotson. Outside, strong screen by Ashton down the line for the winner.
It's a nice shot splitting that block.
Talon Dotson to serve, had 15 kills, team high. She was second in digs with 11. Great versatile player. Outside, down the line, and in. What a swing by Brooke Henderson.
Yeah, looks like on this side, on the right side, it might be their smallest blocker for Davenport. So for Randall to go ahead and send that ball out fast, gave her a shot at the line.
Soria with the serve. Shabbat, great one-handed set, tapped over, kept alive by Romero. Right. Shot dug out by Black. Lob shot punched back over. Hook hands by Valdez. Outside. Double on the pass. Point Randall. Soria serves again. Raiders back within 4. Shabbat outside, missed time. Sent over by Dotson. Answer, other side. Great play, reversing it like you said. Getting it to Henderson, who had 17 kills, second on the team in the semifinal win.
Yeah, Henderson's impressive too. She really comes in strong, swings hard. She doesn't, hold back, and I like it.
3-0 run for Randall. Soria serve, center, Shabbat. Back set down the line, but wide. The run continues.
The Davenport middles are doing a great job of coming in strong, trying to, make that middle blocker hesitate, and it's creating some openings for them.
Tough handle for the libero strong, but they get a great scoring opportunity, and Ashton Dotson puts it down.
It's a great angle right there. It's a hard one to defend when it falls short.
Dakota Hart, the freshman, into serve for Davenport. Soria, double called on the pass. A rare passing error for the sensational Sydney Soria. She had 44 assists in the 4-set win in the semifinal, go along with 6 kills, 15 digs, and 3 blocks. Tie for the team lead. Soria, Gove, back line, and hammered through the back line of the Davenport defense. Goes Toso with a couple of words of advice from the bench. The serve comes over. Miscommunication. Can they get the free ball over, but not? Oh, it was on the line and played by Miller. Blocked back. Soria. Gove taps it up and over. The block closed out on her quickly. She wanted to make sure she had the beautiful drop shot in the arsenal to get that point.
Yeah, and her coming in a little bit off speed, it kind of threw the block off a little bit, so it gave her that opportunity.
Henderson serves again and an ace for Brooke Henderson.
Gotta love this game and all the momentum shifts.
Serving for the tie. Shabbat runs it down, sets up Ashton Dotson on the outside, dug out by Soria, out of system. Still sets up Gove on the outside with a good swing. Talon Dotson with the dig. Back set Shabbat. Trying to come back inside was Lexi Dahl, and she was closer to the net. She probably would have had a little more angle to put it in.
I really think had she been able to get that over the tape, it would have scored. It was a nice little roll shot there.
Tied at 14. Set outside, Ashton Dotson tooled off the block for the point.
Absolutely. I think in this final, it's going to really require that, one thing Jordan Gove is good at is all those really smart finesse shots. But I think the team that swings well is going to be the one that wins today.
Montano checks in for Shabbat. Middle attack off the tip at the net. Big finish by Layla Romero.
And she went in and swung hard.
Kenna Miller, the libero, to serve for the Raiders, tied at 15. Right side, tapped up and over, pushed over by Gove. Set again. Angle, tough one to handle. Williams puts it away for the winner for the Wolves.
And a big celebration there. Nice big swing.
Ashton Dodson to serve again. 11 kills, 9 digs, and 3 blocks in the semifinal win over Salina. It was straight sets, but it was a tough earned win, absolutely. Blocked at the net is Talon. Go back row to Ashton, and she sends it long. Point Randall.
Those back row attacks can be really effective, but they do have to keep them in bounds. They're, usually you've got a single block against you, and you've got a lot of movement in order to get to the ball, so it can be very effective.
Deep serve. Dug out by Strong. Sets up outside. Nope, double before Talon Dodson could take a swing from the pin. That'll force Coach Toso to take a timeout here as the Wolves find themselves down a point and just a little discombobulated as Randall has roared their way back into the set.
Yeah, it looks like the hitting errors have kind of settled a little bit on Randall's side, and the hitting percentages have kind of evened out a little bit.
We saw it earlier. There were 0 attacking errors for Davenport as they established the big lead. Now they've got 3. Randall with just 1. Both teams hitting well above 300. 381 for the Raiders, 346 for the Wolves.
Both teams are doing really well covering the block. Neither team has a block for a kill yet, so I think that, it says a lot about them being good teammates, having each other's backs, digging that ball up.
Coming out of the timeout. Coach Toso looking for a quick side out. There's a good look at Haley Burns. How tall do you think she is in those heels?
I really think
6'5"?
Probably 6'4".
I sure felt short standing next to her before the match. I always do, but
Her husband's tall too, so they're gonna have some tall babies.
off the block, kept alive momentarily, but not over the net. The thing pinballed around the Randall defense, and Coach Toso gets a coaching point for the timeout. Side out Davenport.
Yeah, I always told my assistant coach, put that point Lozada anytime I called the timeout, and it worked.
Logan Strong. Tough serve dug out by Henderson. Set outside, Gove taps it over the block. Chased down and kept alive by Montagna. Gove keeps it in the air. Soria gets it right back. Gove down the line, dug out by Ashton Dotson. Talon taps it over, kept alive by Soria. Dumped over by Gove. They'll try Talon outside again, down the line. Dig keeps it in play for Randall. Gove with a strong swing. Ashton Dotson there with the dig. Talon on the outside, cross court, saved by Miller. Soria goes to Gove outside, and Dotson's there again. They'll try Talon. This one dug out by Miller. Rinse and repeat, recycle again, goes to the back corner, and Gove finally gets it past the talented Ashton Dotson in the back row.
I mean, they went blow for blow on that one, and then Jordan Gove was able to finally terminate with another finesse shot.
He's got a great knack of knowing when to fire the fastball and when to drop it in.
Absolutely.
Or when to just try to paint the corner. Cross court, Talon off the block, kept alive by Gove. Outside, Henderson with a push, off the block, and out, point Randall.
That's frustrating as a blocker. I know you go up, you give it everything you have, and they just push it into your hands, and it goes out of bounds.
Gove with the serve, 2-point lead for the Raiders. Middle, tapped over, backed up by Miller. Oh, and a great placement. Again, Dotson diving. There's about a foot near the line on each side that Ashton Dotson can't get to, and Randall's hit it 2 of the last 3 points.
And you can't overlook Sydney Soria really having to get her hips around the ball, because she was facing the outside pin, and then she had to turn all the way around a good 180 almost to get to that corner and keep it clean with her hands. So that's a nice shot.
Silver and black of the Randall Raiders. Everybody feeling good about what they've been doing. We take a look at the numbers from this first set. Attacking position Davenport all the way down to 294. Randall flirting at 400 at 393. Great attacking opportunities. Both teams really limiting the errors.
Absolutely. It's looking really strong for Randall right now as they're, really coming back and trying to take this first set out of Davenport's hands.
Gove with a team-high 4 kills. She's got 5 digs. This is just the first set. She had 20-20 double-double in the semifinals. Ashton Dodson with 5 kills. Talon with 3. And they've combined for just 1 attacking error, and that is key to Davenport's success. Gove to serve out of the timeout. Tough dig, placement outside. Talon Dodson, but a double called in the pass. I think what Coach Toso drew up was brilliant.
Yeah, that
Dahl
was
couldn't
beautiful.
get it cleanly to the outside. Gove continues to serve. 4-0 run for the Randall Raiders. Off the block, kept alive for a moment, but the pass goes into the net off of the dig by Nice.
Whenever I coach 12s and I tell them, I'm like, anytime you pass the ball into the left front area, that's the dead zone. That's where ball's going to die. That's a really hard ball because that outside hitter is trying to transition to be a hitter. And so if it goes right to the net in the left front, it's going to more than likely fall.
Deep serve by Shabbat. Soria quick set middle over the block, kept alive by Dahl. Out of system, outside. Talon Dodson with the swing. Dug out by Nice. Cross court, down the line. Great one-handed swinging save by Shabbat. Dodson with the tap. Nice keeps it alive. Soria dump. Great play by Shabbat again. Dodson goes deeper this time. Dumped over by Soria again. They'll set up Dodson in the back row. Ashton with the roll shot, kept alive by Soria. Out of system. Still get it to Henderson. This is dug out by Ashton Dodson. Cross court. Big swing. Talon dug out by Miller. Back row. Gove with the send over. Kept alive momentarily. But the pinball from Shabbat up to Dahl just couldn't be controlled, and the pass sails out. A brilliant rally won by Randall.
Randall's got some good firepower on the floor right now. Henderson's doing a great job of swinging well, and then, of course, Jordan Gove is always an option in the back row, the middle, and and Soria right there on the right side.
Right side swing, angled left back corner by Talon Dodson, who gets a quick side out for Davenport.
It's a great turn on the ball.
Wolves within 3. Dodson behind the service line. Great swinging dig by Miller. Back row send over Gove. In system, Shabbat right side down the line. Great finish by Lexi Dahl.
Yeah, that was a beautiful placement on that ball right there. Maybe like 15 feet. It was right at her chest. She didn't know what to do with it.
Wolves within 2. Soria cross court, close to the net, tapped over, backed up well by Shabbat. Outside, block back on the swing by Ashton Dodson. Look at the celebration. Great play by Soria and Romero at the pin.
Good, solid block. They turned their hands back in, and so it took an angle that Davenport just wasn't able to control.
Soria to serve. Set outside, tap up and over and in. Great drop shot by Ashton Dodson.
I know a lot of teams, any chance they get, they try to challenge the setter to play defense on that short ball that they don't really want to have to dig out.
Because the setters are too concerned about what's coming next, right?
Right? The setter wants to set the ball.
That's my J-O-B.
That's right.
Platform pass. Shabbat dumps it over, kept alive by Miller. Tapped over by Henderson. Recycle, back row, send over by Talon Dodson. Platform set outside for Henderson, close to the net. Popped up, rolls along the tape, doesn't get over. Was touched by Davenport. The ball lands in Randall's side.
Yeah, I think Valdez thought that ball was going out of bounds, but it landed right on the line.
Serve continues. Dakota Hart sends it over. Right side attack, Henderson over the block, curves it down and inside that back line.
She did a great job of doing what we call hitting high hands. When you have a real big block like that, you don't feel like you can go through it. You can hit their hands up high and make them tool it out of bounds.
In that case, it helped the top spin increase to keep it inside that in line. Angled left, wide for Emily Williams. And the first set goes the way of the Randall Raiders by a score of 25-22. We'll switch sides and continue with the 4A finals. Randall up 1-0 over Davenport. Along with Coach Kelly Lozado, I'm Thomas Lay. You're watching the UIL on the NFHS Network.
Talkies.
Hey, my Talkies.
Want more gifts this year? Visit Talkies.us.
What are you, some preacher? Some kind of angel or something?
There you go, left, right, left. He's up. Good job. Yeah, there we go.
From game one
Come on, let's go.
to the biggest game of the season. What matters most
Be ready to go, people, let's go!
is having fun every yard of the way.
Let's get it, let's get it.
Be back to sport for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and have fun out there.
Back here at the Curtis Colwell Center, Thomas Lee here with you. 4A finals as the Randall Raiders take the first set 25-22 over the Davenport Wolves. Coach Kelly Lozado alongside as well. And the numbers really swung. Davenport was up early and Randall roared back to take that set, and the box score indicates the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at, Davenport started to put up some errors whenever they were swinging. I think it made them a little bit tentative there because then, Randall was able to come back and really pull the momentum and win that that set.
Jordan Gove set almost half the time, right? Exactly. 19 attacks and 38 opportunities. They're going to her a lot, whether in the front row, back row, doesn't matter. But getting some great assistance in the scoring department for Brooke Henderson and Layla Romero.
Yeah, and then, also Sydney Soria going up there and really changing up what she does. Anytime the ball was tight to the net, she went ahead and attacked it. She's doing a great job putting up some really athletic sets there for everybody that's on that front row. And then, of course, Jordan Gove in the back row.
Davenport led by the Dodsons. Ashton, 6 kills, 8 digs. Talon, 5 kills, 2 digs. Impressive girls in this match. And, the rotation of both Dahl and Shabbat keying the offense. They both kind of had sequences where everything they did was right, and they both had a couple of sets they'd probably like to have back.
Yeah, they're both really athletic and very smart. It's very fun to watch them, and also to see their offensive scheme develop. I like it a lot. They do some stacks and some other things that are very deceptive and make it hard for Randall to defend sometimes.
Our officiators for today: Ches Slayton, Pete Haupt, that's the R1 and R2 respectively. Daniel Richardson and David Rivera are line judges. Always get the best officiating here at the state tournament. Today, no exception. There we go, Randall serving to start set number 2. Shabbat outside, pushed over by Ashton Dodson. Gove gets the first set for the Raiders and hammers it home right in front of the diving effort of Logan Strong.
She left nothing off of that. That was really a strong attack. Way to come in aggressively.
Serve comes over from Brooke Henderson. Tough to handle, still in system. Right side and inside that back corner. What a great placement on the swing to put away the winner for Lexi Dahl.
Yeah, she had an answer right there. She said, well, Jordan, you swing hard, so will I.
Dahl to serve. Tough one to handle. Gove gets a send over from the 10-foot line. Middle attack, blocked back. Kept alive, dumped over by Ashton Dotson. Gove again, roll shot, going for the back corner, run down by great talent Dotson. Set outside, Gove attacks, puts it past Strong for the kill.
Great change up there in that deeper corner.
Libero Miller looking to the bench for the location of where they want the serve. Dotson with the dig. Back set. Ashton takes a swing, but a double on the pass is going to result in a point for Randall.
Yeah, we didn't see that many doubles yesterday. Could be the strong serving of both teams.
Strong with a tough dig. Middle attack. Sent back and then tapped back down. Great athletic play by Ashton Dotson.
Yeah, especially in this game, there can't be any sort of overpasses. Can't give away those free opportunities.
Gove give and go from Soria. And it goes off the dig and into the media tables. The power of Jordan Gove on display there.
I really love that. You know, you're like in the state championship and there's no reason to hold anything back. And so when these girls get up and they swing with everything they have, they're really looking to score, and I like it.
Riley needs to serve for the Raiders. Up a pair here early in set two. Right side swing goes long, not touched. Point Raiders. Three-point lead and the serve for Randall. Nice again. Good pass in system, quick attack in the middle, mistimed, tapped over. They go outside to go, over the block, chased down by Dahl. Strong with the set, back row, big finish for Ashton Dotson.
It's a great job taking advantage of that single block that they put up and finding a seam.
Talon led the team in kills on Thursday. Ashton was second. Those two roles have reversed here early in this championship match. Go from the right side, dug out by Ashton in the back row. Talon deflected, gets it through for the kills. It tools off for the point. Logan Strong to Libero to serve. Wolves back within one. Soria sets right side Gove. Good tough angle kept alive. And free ball finally sent over by Montano. Back row attack. Dotson dug out. Gove with the swing down the line, but wide. Point Davenport. We're tied at 5.
Yeah, Davenport's starting to take a little bit of the momentum here. They've come out, they're swinging well, and their defense is just seamless right now.
Deep serve by Strong. Still in system. Gove taps it down the line. Strong backs it up. Big swing by Talon. Block. Diving dig keeps it alive. Punched over by Soria. She'll set it. Middle. Angle. Got it down. Beautiful swipe from the middle for Candy Perez.
That was so nice. I always, I know I love being close to the floor because you can hear her teammates probably telling her, that sideline was open.
Set up right side, big swing, popped up, kept alive. Cross court, Henderson off the block, down the line, and in for the kill.
That angle of her attack was really nice, and then she turned it back across her body down the line, and I think it was just enough to make the block pull off just a second.
Go tough serve, can't be handled by Logan Strong. Boy, and she was ready. As soon as that whistle came, she fired it over the net.
Yeah. She came to win.
Timeout taken by Davenport as Randall's on a 3-0 run. They lead by 3 here early in set number 2. Beck, after this quick break, you're watching the UIL on the NFHS network.
He's up. Good job. Yeah, there we go.
From game 1
Come on, let's go.
to the biggest game of the season, what matters most
Be ready to go, people. Let's go.
is having fun every yard of the way.
Let's get it.
Be back to sport for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and have fun out there.
Along with Coach Kelly Lozado, I'm Thomas Lee. Back here at the Colwell Center, Class 4A Finals. Still have the 5A and 6A Finals later today, so still some volleyball action left, although we were coming down the stretch in another great week here at the Curtis Colwell Center. Randall on a 3-0 run. Davenport taking the timeout. Here's the serve by Gove, trying to attack the back corner, and picks up an ace out of the timeout.
Yeah, it's a great seam right there. The libero's, just naturally going to go for most of the balls, but it was in her deep seam, so it made it a little more difficult.
Down the line, saved by Strong. Back row attack. Ashton Dotson over the net, tap back down. Talon with the kill.
That was really smart of Talon to go up and just swipe it back down. A lot of times they want to swing at it, and that's very beautiful. However, sometimes it results in way more errors than just a smart swipe back down.
Score's the same, right?
That's right. A kill's a kill.
Style points are fun and all, but middle tap over the block. Goes back over and kept alive by the forehead of Shabbat. Soria sets outside. Henderson tools through the block, and it falls in. No, it hit the pin first, and that'll be a point for Davenport.
That's why the Davenport defense froze. They didn't go for the ball. It was a little bit surprising until we saw that line judge call the pin.
Tough serve to handle. Nice couldn't dig it out. An ace celebration for Emily Shabbat. Is this something the girls do like during practice? Is that their free time to get the celebrations for aces and whatnot?
Well, it's part of the preseason practices, I would say. I used to always plan a little bit of a time for them to kind of decide how they were going to celebrate, because once you get into scrimmages, you've got to have something.
Helps with the chemistry and the development of the team as well.
Absolutely.
Right side swing, Talon Dodson got it through for the kill. And a celebration on the bench for Davenport for that kill and a big swing.
Yeah,
Talon Dodson, who now leads the team with 8 kills.
She's so athletic. She can get up and just go over the block sometimes.
Back row, attack, Gove, hit the tape, or else it may have been a little more devastating. Nice platform set outside. Henderson, roll shot kept alive by Talon Dodson. Cross court, Ashton is blocked at the net. Set right side, roll shot, dug out by Nice. Quick middle, diving dig by Shabbat, keeps it in the air. Out of system, tap over by Ashton, and net violation is going to be the call. Point Davenport. Tied at 10 here in the second. Oh, and an ace. First lead for Davenport here in the second. Talon Dodson back to do it again. Deep serve, Gove with the dig. Soria goes to Gove, tapped over just inside the 10-foot line. Pushed over by Shabbat. Soria with a great platform set across the court, running away from it. It sets up Gove for a winner.
It's a Great placement on that. She hit it just high enough to where they would have to knock it out further to the back side of the court. So, and she also, in the play right before that, she got set back row, but she knew she was in front of the line, so she had to stay down.
3-0 run. Stopped by that last kill by Gove. Now the serve goes long for Soria. Side out. Randall back on top.
It's kind of a lucky bounce for Davenport because Soria is a heck of a server.
Randall read all the way up to a moment ago when Davenport took a 10-9 lead. Wolves haven't trailed since. Soria dump. Hart ready for it. And beautiful placement in that back seam.
The defensive pursuit on Randall's end is going to have to get a little bit better.
Serve over, dugout go. Right side attack. Henderson down the line. Kept in the air by Hart. Back row send over from Talon. Go for the back row. Roll shot. Dugout by Shabbat. Back set. Down the line. Winner for Ashton Dotson. Great swing.
Yeah, she came in really strong. That was great. She split that block.
Boy, Dakota Hart with a great feed with a back platform set. Now she'll serve again. Up to Soria. Back set. Through the block for Brooke Richardson. Side out Randall. Snaps a 3-0 Davenport run.
Yeah, Henderson is really impressive. She just has that real fast release at the end of her swing, and it makes it a little bit difficult for them to dig out.
Serve goes long, quick side out for the Wolves. Lexi Dahl ready to serve it for Davenport. Great pass out of the serve for Soria down the line, but wide for Gove. She thought it was touched. And a timeout taken by Coach Burns and Randall as Davenport is up 4 here at the midway point of set number 2.
Yeah, I think Davenport's doing a great job of just kind of sticking to their game plan right now. Randall's having some miscues and a little bit of miscommunication, I think, on the serve receive and on the defensive coverage. I think whenever she's talking to them, she's probably going to have them kind of, reset and just get after it, be them, and play hard.
Meanwhile, in the Davenport huddle, Coach Doso has seemingly pulled all the right levers, punched all the right buttons, and this team is really clicking here. 9 kills, just 1 error, hitting 320 in this second set as they're trying to even up the match.
Yeah, I think that's a big improvement for them. I think in that first set they had just a couple more errors, and it was enough to cost them, I think, the momentum they needed to win that set.
Coach Toso with a couple last words of advice for Lexi Dahl as she steps onto the court to serve. Here's Dahl out of the timeout. Tough one to handle, and everybody just kind of froze, didn't know who was going to try to run after it. Don't know if they would have gotten there in time either. That's a great serve by Dahl. 5-point lead for Davenport. Henderson with the pass to Soria cross court. Gove between the block, but followed through. No, it was blocked and then hit the antenna, I guess is what happened. Let's watch the replay. Happened so fast, bang, bang, off the tape, off the block, off the pin, and then out. And a side out for Randall. You still get a coach's point even if it's not the next point after a timeout? Back corner, dig by Henderson. Cross court, that's a great pass to Gove, who buries it in the back line. Sydney Soria, another amazing feed.
Yeah, that was absolutely beautiful. The defense had scooted up. They thought that Jordan was just going to pound it, and she found a little deeper area to score.
Over the tip block, Soria with a great feed. Back corner, catches the back line for Gove. What spin by the senior Jordan Gove on the roll shot.
That made my jaw drop. It was beautiful. Way to roll that in there.
Randall back within 2. Miller serves. Outside, Dotson punched up with one fist in the back row and set over by Soria. They'll do a middle set this time, quick, and Henderson goes down to the court to dig it out. Cross court by Gove, dug out. Ashton again, this time too long. Point for Randall and a great rally.
That middle attack right there for Davenport was a great idea. I just think the middles can't go straight up the middle. They're going to have to go sidelines or corners in order to score.
4-0 run for the Raiders. Timeout taken by Davenport. That's Cortoso's final of the set. Does that make you nervous as a coach if you're out of timeouts with still good 15 points or so left?
Absolutely, especially if the momentum shift is not really on our side. But that's the reason you take that timeout to try and reset a little bit. But, you know, they are still up by 1, and they are hitting a lot better this set than they did in the first one. So offensively, they're not looking bad. I think that Jordan Gove is just finding holes. And so earlier I said that Davenport's defense was looking seamless at the beginning, and now she's starting to find some seams.
Bulk of the attacks are coming from the Dotson. Ashton, 25 attacks. She's got 9 kills, 3 errors, already 10 digs. Talon, 8 kills on 27 attacks, 0 errors for her. So both of them hitting the mid to upper 200s.
Yeah, they should just keep feeding her. She's doing a great job.
Miller serve. Out of the timeout. Set outside. Ashton blocked back. Kept alive by Dahl. Hit into the net on the right side by Montano.
And Montano is really, she has gotten a hold of some really good balls, gone back, a hard cross shot that's scored several times this tournament.
Great dig on the back line by Strong. Roll shot by Ashton Dotson. Gove outside, down the line, too long on this one, was not touched, point Davenport.
I think she tried to put a little roll on it to make it go in, but it just wasn't enough.
Ashton Dotson back to serve. 1 point lead for Davenport. Tough one to keep alive for Soria. But back row attack the call. Davenport now with a 2-point lead. Trailing 1-0. 6 points away from taking the second. Ashton again. Tough handle for Henderson. Free ball comes over from Gove, drops right in. It's a tougher play, tips the net, and net violation to call on the block. Great view on our net cam here.
Oh, her elbow, right as she came down, she hit the net.
3-point lead for the Wolves. Tips the tape and comes over. Gove gets a good swing, block back. Kept alive by Soria. Henderson, Gove with a swing from the 10-foot line. Ashton Dotson is there. Cross court, Talon with the swing. Kept off the court by Davenport. Free ball sent over by Charvia. The Raiders come away with some great scrappy play. That last free ball from Perez was a result of a great scrappy rally by Randall. The serving, Raiders down 2. To the outside, miss hit by Talon Dotson. Give and go with Soria. Gove puts it over, deflected at the net. Strong to the outside. Kept alive, free ball from Gove. Sent over the net. In system. Where are they going? Middle, quick attack to the corner, covered by Henderson. Gove with a roll shot going to the back corner. Strong is there with the dig. Outside Talon Dotson down the line. Good pass. Gove, roll shot, tipped at the net. Tracked down by Dahl. Back row send over into the corner and just in front of the diving Nice for the point.
I saw what Jordan did on that last attack that she had. What she tried to do was take Talon and make her move forward into the middle of the court so that she couldn't get out all the way. You know, Talon's their big gun and Jordan is the big gun on the Randall side right now, and so they were still able to score though.
Right side Gove down the line, swinging dig by Strong. Back row attack, Ashton Dotson too much on it, side out Randall. Davenport took the lead at 10-9. They haven't given it up since. And we've really gone back and forth. Point or two here, other side gets a point or two, back and forth down the stretch here in the second. Back row, double on the pass, back-to-back points for the Raiders.
It's got to be hard on the setter, getting all those double calls. I think this set will go to the team that commits the fewest errors.
Hits the tape, rolls in, kept alive by Shabbat, and a little miss hit. I think Talon was carried too far out of play than what she anticipated she'd be swinging.
Yeah, and sometimes when the ball's a little bit low and tight and it goes outside the pin, it's very hard to get turned back into the court.
Tied at 21, dump over, tracked down by Miller. Middle attack, tapped in, but dug out on the back row. Soria taps it, punched around. Great hustle by Ashton Dotson. Free ball sent over in system. Dump, corner. Dotson somehow keeps it alive. Strong gets to it and sends over the free ball. What a play. Outside Henderson, too long down the line, but was tipped. Point Randall, what a rally.
Yeah, the Davenport fans don't like that call.
Shabbat outside, big swing by Madsen. Kept alive, punched over by Gove. Dump, ready for it was Nice. Quick set, middle attack, diving dig, goes over and out. The fact that Dotson got to it was impressive, but Ashton couldn't keep it between the lines.
Yeah, and like I was saying before, I think the middles on both sides, I think those are great options on the attack. And for the most part, if they will keep the ball out of the middle of the court and go to the sidelines, they'll score.
5-0 run for Randall. That stops here as Talon Dotson sends it through the block in the middle.
And that was a great strategy, pulling her out of that outside pin, giving her a different look.
Shabbat to serve. The senior strikes. Gove centers to Soria, outside Henderson, push into the corner, and they'll get a net violation. And that'll set up set point for the Randall Raiders.
Yeah, Henderson did a great job of coming in strong and then kind of changing up, slowing down a little bit, pulling that block into the net.
Saw the forearm of the block graze the top of the tape. Served by Perez. Close to the net, tapped over. Somehow Soria keeps it alive. Gove sends over the free ball. Outside, big swing by Dahl, up and over the block, kept alive, dump, corner! Soria
Beautiful.
with the brilliant sitter's dump. Takes the second set by the same score as the first, 25-22.
Sydney Soria has, I'm telling you, that is a really tough dump right there because she's so deceptive, facing the outside and then turns on that ball and has to keep it clean. So she's doing a great job with that.
Soria's second kill of the match couldn't have come at a more perfect time as the Raiders take a 2-0 lead here in the Class 4A Finals. Along with Coach Kelly Lozano, I'm Thomas Lee. Back after this, you're watching the UIL on the NFHS Network.
There you go, left, right, left. He's up, good job. Yeah, there we go.
From game one
Come on, let's go.
to the biggest game of the season. What matters most
Be ready to go, people, let's go!
is having fun every yard of the way.
Let's get it.
Be back to sport for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and have fun out there. Talkies.
Hey, My talkies.
Want more gifts this year? Visit Takis.us.
What are you, some preacher? Some kind of angel or something?
Back here at the Curtis Culwell Center in Garland, Texas. Thomas Lee here with you. So glad you've joined us. What a great week of volleyball we've had yet again. 25-22 wins in the first and second for the Randall Raiders. So evenly played, just great late runs for Randall in both the first and the second. Back to the second, a 6-1 run to close it. After Randall took an early lead, most of the middle part of the set led by Davenport, and that late run closed it out for the Raiders. You see the Dodsons, both 10 kills apiece. Ashton with a double-double, 10 kills, 12 digs. Talon, 8 digs to go with her 10 kills. Jordan goes sensational as always, 12 kills, 7 digs. Couple of aces as well. Thanks to our crew that's been working hard all week. Jeremy Davis, Alex Foster, Jeremiah Jajarnet running the cameras. Chris Jones on graphics. Manny Rivera, Robert Calder directing today. Monterey head coach Kelly Lozada joining me here for this 4A final match. And really impressed with the athleticism, the tenacity that these two teams have shown. And both of them just, the mantra's been focus on ourselves, on what we can control. And so far, that's going really well for the Randall Raiders.
Yeah, it's been really impressive that just seeing both sides really attacking well and really pursuing things well on defense. They've just got to make sure they take care of all the fundamental errors in order to win the game.
Serve comes over. Davenport sends it. Soria outside. Gove with the strike is blocked back. Henderson with the dig. They'll try a middle attack. Perez is popped up. Outside, Ashton Dodson blocked at the net. Kept alive. Free ball sent over now by Strong. In system. Soria dump! Just like she ended the second. That's how she starts the third. A dump for a kill on the first point. Go to the Raiders.
It's a real high-flying, fast flick of the wrist there. It was beautiful. Very deceptive.
Dodson with the back row dig. Little out of system. Miscommunication. Free ball comes over and about 3 inches long. Great follow by Kenna Miller, the libero, to watch it go out. And then she helped the line judge. How polite.
Yes.
In system. Right side set. Tipped at the net on the swing by Ashton. Over the block by Gove is popped up. Back row send over Talon. Dug out by Miller. Right side, deflected the net, popped back over by Valdez. Outside Ashton, Dodson again sent back on a block. Cross court, over the block, right to the waiting arms of Henderson. Pushed over by Gove. Middle set, down and on the line. What a great attack in the middle.
That was nice. Good corner there. Both teams are really working hard on defense, trying to change things up and trying to find a way, an open area to hit.
5th kill for Emily Williams. She had 6 kills and 7 blocks. There were 17 blocks for Davenport in the semifinals. She was part of all 7. Outside, Gove gets a shot and just misses the sideline.
She tried to hit that same corner that just scored on them, but she missed it.
Ashton Dodson to serve again. Oh, that one just stayed up. It didn't drop like Henderson thought. And a tough one to play on the back line.
Yeah, these are some really tough servers.
And ace as it hits the tape and rolls over.
They're going to have to regroup a little bit, make sure they're fully covering their seams and get their feet to the ball well, communicate early. All those things you fall back on.
4-0 run for Davenport after the first 2 points were earned by Randall. That one goes long. Brooke Henderson telling her teammates to stay out of the way as Riley Neese comes in to serve for Haviland Valdez. Neese's serve, deep dug out by Strong. Set outside, no. Net violation as I think Dahl just carried into the net trying to set it outside.
Yeah, that's just a footwork issue, I think. I know that they're passing pretty tight, but I think that's something that she might have been able to avoid.
Perez deep serve. Dahl centers it. Shabbat outside. Beautiful tap by Talent Dodson for the point.
That little shot has worked for them a couple of times, but, you know, it's good to change things up.
Logan Strong to serve. Popped up by Miller. Beautiful set by Soria. Down the line. Swing by Gove. Dug out by Strong. Back row. Roll shot won't clear the net for Ashton Dotson. That'll be a point for Randall. Back and forth we go here in set number 3. Shabbat outside. Talent Dodson couldn't bend it in, just long by about a foot.
Those are very close shots. I know just in our season we saw lots of times where either my team or the opposite team would really not be sure and go for those balls, and then they'd fly deep and out.
Outside Dodson again. Gove is there with the dig. Set from the 10-foot line, Henderson. Dug out by Ashton Dotson. Outside, Talent down the line. Couldn't be controlled by Neese. Kill for Talent Dotson. Her 12th of the match.
She's so impressive. She's just very, very powerful. She's athletic, can reach around and over the block, and she's fearless when it comes to attacking down the line.
Talon the senior, Ashton the junior. Combined for 22 kills and 22 digs in the match thus far. And now an ace for Shabbat.
One thing that's great to see at this level is, you know, they may have a passing error or something here and there, a missed hit, missed block, and they just get their head right back in the game and get after it.
Deep serve, go with the dig. Soria sets outside. Henderson pushes down the line. Ashton Dotson there. Talon opposite side block and kept alive. Back set, push into the corner. Gove ran it down. Soria, quick sit in the middle. Shabbat with the dig out of system. Talon Dotson off the block. Outside, Henderson is blocked back. Gove sets outside for Henderson, and this is a double on the pass. A 3-0 run for the Davenport Wolves as they lead by 2 here in set number 3.
I think that set was a little bit of miscommunication, a little frustration there.
Letting it go, it hits the line for Emily Shabbat. Another ace for her. That's the 9th of the match for the Davenport Wolves.
I can't read lips from way up here, but it looked to me like Jordan Gove was directing her team and just kind of trying to take a little responsibility for that ball.
Tough pass forward, little collision on the back line between Gove and Miller. And the run continues, make it 5 straight points for Davenport. Coach Burns has seen enough. She'll burn a timeout. We'll be back after this quick break. You're watching the Class 4A Finals on the NFHS Network.
What are you, some preacher? Some kind of angel or something?
Back at the Coldwell Center, timeout taken. Davenport's on a 5-0 run, so Randall spins there first to try and stop what has been a freight train for the Wolves. Serve dug out by Miller. Soria goes outside down the line, set wide on the attack for Henderson. The run continues.
They reconfigured their serve receive a little bit on Randall's court, pulling Henderson back to receive, and then they've got Nice back there to help take that deep ball.
Shabbat again. Go with the pass. Dump over by Soria. The no-look behind the back. One-handed dump falls in for the winner.
Sydney Soria is putting on a clinic over here. She's doing an impressive job. She's fun to watch.
I think she even pumped her fist before the whistle blew to signal the point had been earned. She wasn't watching. Maybe she looked up on the cameras in the screen. I have no idea. Popped up, kept alive by Nice. Gove sets it, and that'll be the fourth hit before they can get it over. Side out Wolves. Increases their lead back up to 5 now here in set number 3. Randall won the first two by identical 25-22 scores. Talon Dodson, tough serve. Gove to Soria. Outside Henderson through the block, kept alive by Shabbat. Ashton Dodson diving, saved by Nice. Good attacking opportunity, tooled out of bounds on the swing by Henderson. Point Randall.
Well, that could be a good momentum shift for them. They still have Gove on the back row. She's still an option, but I believe Henderson will be swinging some from the right side.
Soria serves. Tough one to handle, even for Strong. Roll shot over, and couldn't back it up in time as Soria was back deep after the serve. That was a great idea on the roll shot for Ashton Dodson.
Yes, I think she scored on that, or at least, she and Talon have both been able to score on that probably 3 or 4 times.
Here's Dakota Hart. Freshman serves. Soria, back set. Henderson with the platform will set it over. Shabbat, quick middle, block back by Perez. This one gets through, popped into the air by Miller. Back set. Gove is dug out by Shabbat. Out of system, right side, roll shot through the block and down for Lexi Dahl.
Yeah, Lexi did a great job of kind of changing the speed up on that. She saw the middle blocker wasn't there, so she went off the inside hand of the right.
Hart serves again. 6-point lead for Davenport in the third. Overpass, tap back down. Dotson was ready. Ashton with the kill. Funny how that always happens when you're on a roll, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Randall's going to have to find a way to find their groove again.
Soria back set right side. Henderson dug out, kept alive by Shabbat, sent over by Dahl. Outside Henderson this time, popped and kept in the air. Back row roll shot by Talon Dotson. Soria sets Henderson again, it goes wide. She pulled her inside from the pin and there wasn't enough room for that angle roll shot. Another timeout, the second of the set, taken by Coach Haley Burns and Randall.
Yeah, with only 8 points on the board, and it's already her second timeout. Randall's just going to have to control their errors. I think that's all it's coming down to.
Take a look at the numbers for this set. 3 kills and 3 errors for Randall, as you were talking about. Triple zeros for the attacking percentage. The other big thing that jumps off the page to me, 5 aces for Davenport here in the third. That's as many as they had the first 2 sets combined.
Yeah, and I really do believe that Randall really is a good receiving team. They're just having a little bit of trouble, some miscommunications right now. Sometimes they're standing and not covering their seams. In the huddle just now, I see Jordan Gove really trying to fire her team up. She's got a lot to say, slapping hands and stuff, and she's really ready to take control. She wants to win this game, and I think that she knows that she's going to have to really step up and get her team back on the same page.
Coach Doso told me they've got to limit the easy kills, the rolls, the tips, the things that Randall gets. Like, they swing too good to give them points without hard swings. I think they've really done that here in the third as the run continues for Davenport.
Oh, absolutely. They really have. They've got a lot of length on those defensive specialists. It seems like they really do use good footwork, and they get to the ball really well. They cover the court very well.
The freshman Hart drops it right on the corner of the inline and the sideline. That is a beautiful ace. Davenport, 6-0 run here in the third. They're trying to stay in this match. Soria outside, Henderson through the block and down. And there's the 10th kill of the match for Brooke Henderson.